Right, good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing? It's been 3 days. 3 days since I last streamed, and honestly, I kind of wish that I didn't have to wait that long to get back to this. But, hello, Pura Cooper, how's it going? But yeah, I've been quite busy for the last couple of days. Two D&D sessions, and then a co-op session. All been worthwhile, of course, but I was rather keen to get this wrapped up. But no matter, I'll be doing that tonight. With only 6 maps remaining, and hopefully not too much pain on the horizon to wrap up. Before I start tonight's stream, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Vampire VT for following the channel 2 days ago. I played against them in Dead by Daylight, and they followed the channel after that. So that was nice of them to do that. They seem like a pretty chill channel. They play Dead by Daylight, I guess, and they speak English and Spanish. They're a VTuber. So yeah, seemed alright. I didn't stay too long. I was playing a lot of other a few games, but it seemed like a nice channel. Yeah, thanks for the follow. So, 6 maps left to go. I did scout out the maps last time, and there's only one map that is threatening to have a very large monster count, and it's the final one. But apparently, I think one or two of you said the other day that map 29 was apparently not great. So we'll see what the final couple of maps have in terms of challenge for this megawad, and hopefully it won't be as painful as City Only's conclusion. Right, anyway, so let's get back to it. So this is Waiting in the Sky by Death Bear. Once again, they've made a secret map based on a UFO. And the music here is Destroyers by Cyrus. Let's see how this goes. Funky looking spaceship. That is for certain. Brigader here. Hey, Drauken. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, I think I knew what you were expecting. And, yeah. That's not tonight. Hopefully that will be tomorrow. Pending I finish this off. Anyway, I hope you had a good day, Drauken. Same to you, Pura. I am now on my Christmas break from work for 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to having some festive downtime and might as well clear out the outer ring of this UFO. Is this going to be more circles, I wonder? I was going to keep going around in more and more circles, do you think? Might just go around the outside then and just sweep up. Alright, there we go. I went for a walk for about 2 hours this afternoon. Watched an entertaining football match just now between Aston Villa and Man United. And it's been about it, really. Just kind of enjoyed not having to think about work too much. Most anything, really. It's kind of just an opportunity for me to just have a bit of downtime and... Thanks, Imp, that was useful. I don't want to start triggering switches and confusing myself, so I'm just gonna ease off pressing all of them. Seems like this level is intentionally very circular and nasty. Oh. Okay, I guess we can't do anything here then. Hey Solus, how you doing? Oh, I guess I will have to press more switches then. Suit yourself then. I guess. Oh, what? Okay. Guess I also can't do anything there either. It's been tough. Yeah, are you any better now? Okay, so I can't access any of these free at the moment. Oh, I see. Yeah, just to open up this part of the ship. Okay. Right. Wow, thank you very much, Spectre, that came out of which we... Where the fuck did that even come from? Spectre that decided this witchery short from Timbuktu arrived, seemingly. Charming. Can you die? No? Gotta fire your fucking homing rocket first. Oh, now you guys are coming out. Everywhere. Bloody hell. That's the first thing I was looking for. And that's the second. Alright, as we were. Hey, Super Monkey. Wow, 90 streams in a row. Dang. That's a lot. I'm in fact worse. Today it finally happened and I lost my voice. And whilst I enjoyed getting gifts for my birthday and my girlfriend's company, getting the house ready for her and taking her to... Talking to her for hours really did me in. Oh no, your voice is gone. Dang. Hope you get your voice back soon. Yeah, you'll have to have like someone do a notepad or some sign interpretations or something. Sounds good. Yeah, everything is pretty much ready for Christmas. I mean, the only thing left for me to take care of on that front is just getting a couple of people some Steam gifts on Christmas Day or slightly beforehand in case of Fuzzball's birthday tomorrow. But otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty much set for Christmas. How did Dead by Daylight go? Well, I haven't actually had another session with Panex Killer since reinstalling it, but I have managed to get most of the achievements down and the side stuff. Sort of just playing it casually on the side while I'm watching other things or just talking with people, I guess. Is that a waffle? It is! It's a waffle! One of those days you were playing it quite late. Ow. Okay. Oh boy, that's an archvile. That's an infinite height splash damage hit. That's a Revenant projectile, but somehow missed. Thankfully. Hey, bite fire. Yeah, I'm just trying to... seems to be that. Fair enough. 2 keys down. I sense one more is needed, though. Yeah. 3 war engines or whatever's on this ship. Yeah, I have been playing it a little bit to sort of try and take care of all the extra side stuff or whatever, you know, which I very nearly have done. I've been playing it a fair bit while watching YouTube. Videos as well. So it's kind of like a game I played like almost sort of as a background thing. I mean, I've had a bit of fun with it. It could still be fun on occasion, but for the most part, once I've taken care of all the side business, I am literally only just going to be playing it whenever Painter's Kill wants a match. I don't really have any long-term drive to want to like start streaming it or playing it super regularly again. And if anything, you know, I've been unable to stream the last 3 days and it's bugged me. Especially since recently I've really felt like I've gotten some of my, well, being quite active on the streaming for the extra days due to the, no poker has been quite nice on this. Well, that's the thing, I'm not going to overplay it. I'm certainly not taking it as seriously as I used to, let's put it that way. Key number 3, let's go. Alright. Alright, now we gotta, well, first we've got to activate the 3 things when we go anywhere. Oh, I might have to pick one of those, there's like dozens of the stim packs. Alright, here we go. Give it a key. Oh boy. Enough. That's 1. Two. Alright, where's the 3rd key? Your whole family's sick, man. And 3. None of these have felt particularly difficult, but well, it has hurt me plenty, and yeah, probably isn't the idea to be too brutal at this point. Thankfully. Right. That being said, still got alright. Oh no. Well, here we go, I guess. Hey, Gaming Bliss. Well, near the side for stomping. Oh, there he is! Yeah, Merry Early Christmas, everyone. Really? Ah, this door wasn't open before, was it? Hey, Game & Bliss, thanks for the early Christmas. Hello, War Snail. Merry Christmas to you too. This isn't planning to be my last, well, stream before Christmas. Day, I should say. In fact, I could well be streaming all the way up until Christmas Eve night itself, possibly. We'll see how things transpire, of course, but, you know what? See ya. Alright. GG. $24-year high. Oh no. Errors. That one was playing Doom. Nice. Oh, there was a secret somewhere in the level. Oh well, I didn't get any of those. Yeah. Nice enough level. Not quite as me getting lost as the UFO entry in City only, but pretty simple enough for a secret level. So what's like the most original / funny gift I got for someone? Most original or funny gift I got a person. I'm afraid to say so, but I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I seem to recall I have done some slightly creative things in the past, but I can't think of any of them right now. The Great Dismal Swamp by my Odin, project lead, and the second entry into and the second map of the ward after map 1. Okay, technically the third, they did a collaboration for map 31, but we'll call this their second full map. Music here is Under the Rotting... Is that the actual name of the track? Under the Rotting Pizza from Final Fantasy VII. So, with... Yeah, I genuinely can't remember. Is that its actual name? I never knew that was the name. I know this. I could tell you this was from Final Fantasy VII like immediately, but I would not be able to go, oh yeah, that's Under a Rotting Pizza. Oh no, what a surprising turn of events. The fucking project leader put a slaughter map in map 26. Oh no, I'm so surprised. Let's all pretend we didn't see this coming. At least it's only 280 monsters. You know what? Wait a minute. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, what do you know? Well, aside in terms of the monster placement, it looks like the difficulty hasn't been adjusted again. I mean, items may well have been adjusted. It is entirely possible. We have had this conversation before. Last time around, it was on a map that was 1,000 plus. This is probably much less harder by comparison, but this is still really annoying. I'm getting bored of these conversations. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's exactly the same, at least here in terms of Mega Spear being placed. This is just basically slaughter time. Hey, big guy, how's it going? Huh. Does my Elden just not do difficulty settings for his maps or something? I'm just grateful we could just deal with that shit by just slamming a BFG into the Mancubus. And that this map's going to be a lot shorter, so... I almost feel like paraphrasing an angry video game nerd quote to something along the lines of, it may be dog bullshit, but at least it'll be over quickly. Could someone just check that for me, by the way? Is this definitely another case of no difficulty setting adjustment? Once again? Because at that point, we're going into the realms of being objectively questionable. Difficulty settings on harder maps are definitely a thing you need to be doing. No exceptions. At least this, again, it's a great thing this is only like... well, 280 monsters, not 1,000 plus. It may well not be as hard. That doesn't excuse the practice. Another Mega Spear. Wait, have you... oh, quote from Doom World by Nightfright. I can't help but feel these three maps could have undergone some focused playtesting on lower difficulty levels, since it's really kind of ruined the otherwise excellent impression of the entire pack. I get that the last episode is supposed to be more challenging, there's nothing wrong about it, however it feels very bumpy and overly punishing in the second half. Wow, it's almost like I'm not the only one that has this problem with this issue. It was already confirmed that lower difficulty settings weren't tested in other maps. So, you know what? You want to make your fucking slaughter maps in these projects? Fucking playtest on lower difficulties. You've no fucking excuse. I'm sorry. If that's genuinely what's going on, then we have an objective problem. If you're going to put fucking slaughter maps in these community projects, fucking playtest the lower difficulties. Or don't put them in. It's that fucking simple. Wow, is there any point in me even using the fucking rocket launcher ended apart from maybe? Probably not, to be honest. Probably better use the BFG as much as possible. Hey, Sash man, good to see you. Fucking finally. It's almost over. Barely survived. I have a quote from my Odin. Generally speaking, I try to avoid updates towards an update in games unless it's something critical. There have been more words written about difficulty in PWAS than there are stars in the sky, so it's in interest of not being a dead horse, I'll simply suggest IDDQD. Well, this does seem to be an opportunity for improvement on future projects. Better challenge/testing of difficulty settings is something I'll try and keep in mind moving forward. Hey, Striker, how you doing? And Sashman. Yeah, I think actually that should be actually having difficulty settings will be something to keep in mind moving forward. That way, if you have difficulty settings on the maps, people can play them, and if people don't like them, then, you know, so be it. You're not going to please everyone, no matter what you do. But the bottom line is, in 2025, part of the reason that slaughter maps are more popular is because of difficulty settings, allowing people who aren't very good at them to experience them in some manner. Alright then. Dear Joe. Alright, we're going to my business. Enjoy the finale. Alright, thanks, Sashman. And fun. This is nowhere near as frustrating as their city-only thing now. I'll say that much. It's short, and it's just... We'll be out of here in a minute. We can get back to something else. I'm doing alright, Striker. I'm looking forward to my 2 weeks of festive peace, relatively speaking. Oh. I thought that might be enough monsters to be done, but nope. Seems not quite. One more skirmish to go. I'll simply suggest IDDQD. Spoken with all the... I really hope... I mean, it does sound like he's really acknowledged the problem of the lower difficulty setting, so I really hope they do that going forward, because IDDQD and skipping your maps is not something that should be encouraged. In my opinion, you shouldn't be using that as a response, but the rest, yeah. Sounds sensible enough to me. Yeah, I haven't played Doom 2 yet, gonna spoil it for myself watching. Oh, this isn't Doom 2 though. This is Doom 2 in real only, so you don't get any spoilers for Doom 2. Don't worry. I won't tell you what happens at the end. This is just the last 5 maps now of real only. Why does it feel like these community projects have really questionable things in them? That's been a problem for decades, so it's not a new issue. Community projects have always had questionable things in them. It's just the nature of the project. Sometimes it's very hard to get a consistent level of mapping. Partly just by the nature of the fact that in a community project with multiple people, there's going to be different views, different mapping styles, and, you know, these are distractions. Actually, no, they're there to illustrate the way forward there. Alright, let's go hunt the Archviles. Yeah, told you to make Archviles. Only cost me my entire health pool to get that done, but you know what? Might be worth it. We've been getting a Mega Spear every fight, so might be alright. Simple enough, I guess. Whatever. Still not done yet. Still got one more thing to do, I guess. Oh yeah, red door, right. Red door! What's inside? Ooh boy, Mega Spear time. Like, if you're the project leader, the least you could say is, sorry I didn't put a difficult select in, I'll put one in next time. Sounds like that's what they just did. With their comment there. But where's that quote from anyway? Is that on the thread of City Only or something? Ooh. Oh, on the thread of rural only. Well, I would say though, it feels like although we still have a couple of maps left to go. We were close then to gain that done. That actually really helps. Just get rid of these Archviles. We're laughing. Oh, you have got to be shitting me. There's more fucking Archviles. No, I'm not having that. No. No, I'm not having that shit. No. 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 Oh my god, please just be over, be done already. Kill the spider master line, kill the Right, mastermind. Okay, yay. Can't be bothered. Alright, map's over. Good. Good fucking riddance. Map's over. Good. So yeah, slaughter map, but a lot shorter. So at least that's something. Holy crap, why are there so many? Because this is slaughter mapping. It's popular now. Lost me with used IDDQD. My back has been broken with too many of his straws. Let's just move on. I'm saying no more. That was a basic map, and it did what it needed to do, and it ended quick. Didn't take 2 hours or however the hell long it took the last time I played one of the maps in the tail end of a project. This is It Sank Into the Swamp by Moomy. Music here is Earthshaper by AD79. Moomy made 2 good maps in City Only. I'm expecting this to be quite decent as well. Pardon me. What is your favorite original Doom episode of all time? What, you mean of Doom 1, Striker? But I'm not. If you're talking about Doom 1, my favorite episodes. In terms of just pure good gameplay, episode 1, but episode 2 is kind of... I kind of always liked episode 2 because it's got a bit of everything in it, to be honest. So I'll say episode 2. Although episode 1 in terms of like being mostly done by the same mapper, don't see that every day. You really don't see that every day. Nibbled to death. I'm not even quite sure that even occurred at all, to be honest. Very unfortunate mancubi. We will play the world's smallest violin for it, I guess. Quite a bit out there. You're at the end of episode 3 right now. Nice. Alright. Please die, please. Thanks. Fuck's sake! Alright. Yeah, the episode 3 secret level is worth going to. I'll say no more than that. The problem that Doom 1 has, I don't know if you agree with me with this being a sort of first-timey player striker of Doom 1, is that when you get into episode 3, Doom kind of runs out of, like, enemies to, like, you know, be interesting in terms of beyond the early enemy stuff. I'm not explaining that very well. So basically, you don't have the enemy variety of Doom 2, where there's lots of things in the mid-tier of enemies that are interesting, like rares, rappatrons, mancubi, etc. Past the low-tier fodder of pistol zombies, shotgun zombies, pinkies, lost souls, imps, you only have cacodemons and barons, and that's it. There's nothing else that... And the problem that tends to happen in episode 3 of Doom 1 is that you just see a lot of, like, the levels themselves are quite atmospheric in a sense. It's hellish, but the combat just becomes... Let's not do that. Not really in a mood to think around. When you see the monster count on level 30, you'll see why I'm sort of wanting to get through some of these with some degree of speed. Very long episode. Sorry, map 30 potentially awaits. Potentially. I don't know if you've noticed that, Striker, when you've been playing episode 3 maps, like, it looks nice, but the gameplay is now, you're starting to slog a lot more barons or cacos. Levels are like low population, and it's just like baron, you know, it's just very meh with the combat. Compared to like episodes 1 and 2, say, you know, where the combat was a bit more interesting and there was lots of carnage. It's now a lot more about the hellish atmosphere. Like, it's not terrible because the levels are short-ish, but compared to what you've been doing in episodes 1 and 2, the combat just kind of wanes a bit, you know? Yeah, Doom 2 has better enemy variety, but the problem you'll find in Doom 2 is the level consistency is all over the bloody place. Oh, wow. That was supercharged. Very generous. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's a triumph of the visuals over the combat. Like Doom 1 generally starts off pretty strong and ends up kind of meh as it goes on. It just becomes more about detailing and hellish stuff. This is a nicely detailed map. I really like this. Moomy has definitely got an eye for really impressive detailing. But you know what we need to do? Oh, look at that! 471 enemies on Ultraviolence, 387 enemies on Perfectly Plenty. Oh my, a difficulty setting! Wow! Incredible! They exist! And they exist for everyone else. Mostly, I would think. You see how incredible it is? Oh no! Moomy didn't try to murder me with ultraviolence. Ah! Incredible! So fucking hard, right? Yeah? So what is rule only? Creator maps or is it a storyline? It's a custom ward. Adios. Yeah, the idea is it's a sequel to Doom 2 in city only, where, yeah, the aesthetic is divided into 3 episodes. Small towns, countryside, wilderness. So the idea is, you know, each maps are themed around that, basically. And it's a community project, so different people make different maps. And this won a CAC award this year. I can see why. There have been some good maps in this thus far. Oh, sorry. Well, I just did. Orange Skull isn't there. Guessing there's a switch that lowers or gives access to that point. Maybe that's what the red key's for, John. That's why they've all come from there, isn't it? Yep, here we go. I feel stupid for not knowing that. Oh. That was the only chain going. Generous. Hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I've disagreed with CAC awards in the past. It's a good yardstick, but it's not infallible. God, no. Although mainly I think in the past, if I recall from my own experiences, most of my problems have been things that weren't included. But I can't remember my reaction to every year's CAC awards, to be honest. But generally a good way of indicating what's good for a year if you are wanting the best of the Doom community's output that year. Alright, here we go. This. Oh no, why? The box and the revenants and things. Ah! Wait, both sides. Oh, thank God that ended. Oh my God. I missed a side beam. Yeah, go hit some revs up or something. Kill this fucker. Okay, we finally hit a wall. Good. Wow, I am not hitting my 2 shots this evening. That's worrying. Hey, Robert F. Well, during the day. I don't think you'll see any day ones because they're all going to be using this skybox, presumably. Yeah, no, I'm not rewinding anything that's just kind of fine. Alright, whatever. Deals with that. There we go. Alright. Hey, whatever. Right then. Orange key time. Well, that'll be Moomy. Yeah, like a super creepy forest, but you don't know where the enemies are coming from, but you can get jump scared. There was kind of a map that used something like that in the previous episode. Map. Was it the one I was having difficulty with? Oh yeah, map 32. That did something like that with cornfields. Wow, this is... it's kind of slaughtery as well, but... not as bothered about this for some reason. Okay, yikes, that's great. Oh boy. No, I may have heard that book that you just told me. Oh, he tried to get this quick snapshot off, bro. Get out of the fucking way. There we go. Okay, min damage, huh? Yeah, I knew this half was coming. 2 shots on that side. And done. The ultimate guide to FPS shooters from 1999 to 2002. As a real thing from John Ramone, it has 400 pages, but don't use standard size, but double the width. The book is heavy. No, I've never heard of that before. Is that a recent book, or... Honestly, that's a pretty cool... No, I had not heard of that book before, surprisingly enough. Do you have a... Oh, man. I could use some armor. Can we get back into the level, please? There was some armor in the level. I wouldn't mind snagging that if I can. Yay! A portal back into the level. Thank you, Moomy. That'll do. Not too... Well, yeah, that'll do nicely. Series. Alright. Now that is a level that was good. Amazing what happens when difficulty settings are applied to harder maps, eh? I need to look at this guide now. I mean, I've got some pretty cool bucks. I'm too young to die. Book. Oh, here we go. Yeah, fuck off. I'm Too Young to Die, the ultimate guide to first-person shooters, 1992 to 2002. Oh, wow. That looks a cool book. Holy shit. The fucking artwork is nice on the front cover. Oh, nice. How much is it on Amazon? Can get a hard... Oh man, that's not cheap though, is it? Holy shit. 32 quid. That's pretty cool though. And then there's a Hurt Me Plenty as well, which is a follow-up. Oh nice, I like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is expensive. I will probably want to get that at some point, but not right now. I honestly do have enough books to get through, and that's a bit expensive for... But at some point in the future, I will consider picking that up. That is definitely right up my alley. Leah just bought you the book. She is the best. Yeah, I mean, it's not like super expensive, but I'm really not wanting to spend a lot of money for the time being. I mean, I'm kind of hoping to get a new computer next year, and that's going to be enough of an expense as it is, so I can play Dark Ages and just have a better computer with more storage space. Read books on stream for 69,000 points. Can you even do that on Twitch? I don't know. Anyway, Dunderhead by Jack DBS. Now, we do need to be warned, Jack DBS is also a slaughter mapper. If I'm thinking of the correct person. They made a very impressive slaughter map in Nova 4. There was the one with the open-ended gameplay that had the early exits. If I'm thinking of the same person. So, don't be fooled, this is probably going to be quite difficult as well if it needs to be. Anyway. Music here is Flowing River, Light of the Moon from Shining Force 3. Getting there now, 3 maps to go. Oh wow, look at that volcano. Oh my gosh, the detailing here, holy shit. This does look quite nice. Of course it's a shoot switch. Not surprised at that. Gonna win this epic battle. Where are your max damage rolls now? Yeah, this is... Yeah, it just looks quite nice generally. Oh, look at that, we got lily pads here too. But they look a bit different from the other ones I've seen before. You know what, for greed purposes I will actually take the book. Oh boy, and... Oh no, the fucking smud is a swelling surface. This is going to be unpleasant as hell. Oh, hold on. Did we just, like, trigger them be... Oh, they're affected too. Okay, that makes this a little more interesting. They're actually... So, you kind of engage the fight you want by stepping into the... Huh. That's an interesting idea. You saw, this is kind of like choose your own fight to start with. I thought they were all just going to pop at the same time as per usual. So we can eventually just eliminate it down to these two, and then we're good to go. So it's kind of like making a step-by-step fight. Huh. Yeah, I've not seen this kind of approach to a fight like this before. Yeah, this is definitely the same Jack that did the map in Nova 4. It was like the wrong one, and the really, really, really long one. But like you could exit really early, so you didn't stay around for long. I wonder if you have to engage the mode to create and firing on pistol start, or was there a lot of ammo on the map? Nah, it was just shotgun. BFG was behind a thing. This would be a lot more of a ball ache. Pistol start, I'd imagine. You'd have to like be a lot more careful. Huh. Actual fact, it looks like you could just skip the... You don't have to even engage those three in the middle. Though they are hiding some extra health. Oh. Okay, never mind. You can't engage them just yet. Need a blue key for that. Maybe that will appear later. Yeah, blue key. Yeah, you just get these at the beginning, so I guess some pistol stock you'd have to be like infighting a bit more, yeah, for sure. No question about that. Alright, we don't need the nice try. Got some more chocolates. Hello. Hey, Obarke. I think we finished your contribution to Snow Wave 2. Is that one of those themed festive Doom map sets that's come out this year? Saw that there was one or two of those being played on some other Doom streams, but I don't know if they're this year or previous year's entry. Well, I'm out of cell ammo now, which is not good. But it did get me through the Cyber Demons, so, you know, I'll take the trade-off there, I guess. Yeah, so I got my drink from this afternoon's walk, but I didn't finish. Okay, so clonked out this little mini fight or whatever. Now what? I can't get to that, can I? Is there another switch I need to press somewhere? Or do I really have to fucking go into that fucking switch? Surely not. Right, that's not impossible, is it? Is it? Don't think so. Oh, shoot it. Ah. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, shoot. Did. Hey, Neil Forshaw. How's it going? Is it me or is the music being weird? Where the fuck am I going here then? Is there like another shoot one somewhere I'm not seeing or something else? Oh, right. Yeah, this is bloody obvious. There we go. Okay. Got the red key. Yay. Something. I suppose. So we've been that way. We've been that way. I guess we can go up here now. That takes us to the third area. Whatever. Well, this is the wilderness. How's Doom 2 in Mulroney? Well, we started on a UFO, and then we've had a very brief Slaughter map by Mayoden, a much better map by Mooney, and now this. So there's only, after this, 2 maps left. But the final map has over 4,000 enemies in it, so... yeah. Wait, are we able to just... oh, perhaps not. Oh, nice little rug detail there, this. There's also a credits map, apparently, in this as well, at the end. The void theme attracted you to city only. The normal sounding theme did not. Fair enough. Yeah, and I have no fucking cells here, so I am really fucked for this one. I have to actually play this one with the rockets, which is really not ideal. At all. I really needed some cell ammo to deal with this shit right here. It looks like the idea here is to get the mastermind in the middle busy and then... your daily reminder. Yeah, that is also why I wasn't particularly looking forward to this back end of this one. Same shit, different thing. I have no cell ammo, which makes this even fucking worse. Oh, all the monsters died. How did that happen? What a twist! Without cell ammo, I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do for this crap. I knew I was going to regret not spending it all. So those damn cows again. I know! I killed him ahead of time! Amazing! I'm giving this a couple of chances and I'm gonna do that for real. I am not gonna do this kind of rubbish. There's no fucking color here. Wrong way. I mean, there's plenty of health supplies, but dear God, what the fuck? Just rockets, this is a bit of an ask. Just a little bit of an ask. If I had so ammo, I could take the bomb in the middle very quickly. But of course I don't have that luxury, so I have to use rockets only. Ow, 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 ow. Hang on, I might have done it. Maybe. I'm fucking off for 5 seconds and let me have some space to breathe, please. Oh, the mastermind's dead. Should be alright now. The archpowers are not loose on the level. Can't see a fucking thing. Still not dead. And just about done. I am just going to be grateful that those archvowels remained on the platform and did not come off the platform. I will, however, also point out that at this point, there are still enemies in this level. Somewhere. Fuck! No, thank you! Not today! No thanks. No, thank you. Give me some fucking cell ammo or whatever. Right. Oh, actually, that might be the end. Oh, I guess the blue key's a secret optional fight. I'll do you all a favour, I'm not doing an optional fight. Yeah, that's an optional fight. And I'm choosing the option of not doing it. How is that for an option? Yeah, exactly. I'm choosing not to do it. I mean, I kind of like the idea of that mod fight where you sort of pick apart each phase of it with the mod. That was pretty creative. But ugh, that fight at the end with just no cells is just ugh. Plenty of health resources, but that's still a bit of a... Well, just get lucky, I guess, to get through it. So, yeah. I hear we powered swap specifically this water map. Also very short. Chocolate is good. Alright, well, now we're getting on to longer maps. Also, difficulty levels. Also, difficulty levels. So this is The Briar Path by Habonki. And the music here is Coastal Cave from Alundra. Penultimate map. Part with this one is a bit tricky. Well, no shit. I think 2 out of the last 3 have been in this episode. In this part of the episode. Of course, the shoot starts. Hey John, will you be playing Sunder with corruption cards? No. I'm not touching Sunder anymore. I played Sunder map 15 and that was enough. I'm not playing any more Sunder. Ah, but Dave, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. If anything, I'm hoping to stay up a bit tonight and watch some American football later. And just have a nice chill evening, perhaps. I'm on my festive break now. No, Dave, it's my festive break. I'm not in work for 2 weeks. Where the fuck is that fucking chain going? Where? Why the fuck would you place one where I can't see the bloody thing? Or maybe it was just the unfortunate angle. Might have been in the unfortunate angle, I think. Another Puerto Wonder. Well, I've had plenty of sleep, so I should be fine. Hey, Habonki, they worked on Nova 4. Don't actually remember what map they did. Wait for that was a min damage roll. Yeah, I am planning on playing corruption cards with Doom 2 at some point because I need to see what Doom 2 with corruption cards is like. Since I've only played it with Doom 1. Where is... Ah, there we go. Let's get rid of these bloody snipers. Might be able to enjoy the view then. There we go. Should be a bit better. No. Looks like watch your step in this place. Pop-up traps seem to be... Oh, I'm sorry. Was there yet another Revenant that is... Like, how many more Revenants are down here? Is that it? Can I go upstairs an area and not have a rev behind me? Thanks. That'd be great. Oh god, another one. On a wedge, I need to come. Well, after they all reach it, of course. Oh my. It looks like pop-ups are the way forward in this one. It's like pop-up pirate, but with not quite as fun, perhaps. My crime for trying to deal with more snipers is pop-ups. Right. Another one dealt with. Might eventually be able to go somewhere and actually not have a revenant behind me or somewhere on the side. That'd be nice. Ah, finally some. Trying to avoid taking that. Okay, yes, right. God, the whining piss light of many stacked power-ups on top of each other. Okay, then. I'm really tempted just to do this for the next 2 levels and call it quits at this point. If this is all we're getting, fuck's sake. What the fuck is this? Walk in, revs, close range, barely any room to move around? I'm not too bothered about that solo, since picking stuff up is significantly less of an issue most of the time. Good grief. We haven't quite learnt the full lesson from City Only, have we? The problem here is it's just much less generous. Like, there's nowhere for me to go and run around as such. Like, yes, it's really fun to have to deal with all this crap. No no cover to go into. Nowhere to really deal with this stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just move on to the next map. Yeah, I was warned about this one. I think this might be a case where just skipping it now is going to be the sensible option. Honestly. If we're going to get that kind of experience as the first real map, and it's just a group of revs with no fucking extra supplies for health or ammo, and you're in a tight space and you're given barely enough cells to deal with revs. I mean, I did say this is what I was going to start doing. If the map just started to throw that at me, I'm not doing it. I'm not engaging with that content. Just no. Right, I'm willing to give things a chance, but I'm done playing this kind of filth. And just, yeah, just no. Oh, we had a little frame drop, but we're good otherwise. Yeah, we should be alright, I hope. Lovely. Well, we got a draw in the 96 minutes, so fine. You could... Nah, I'd rather just not play. I'd rather just get on. I'm playing things I want to, you know. I mean, at this point, we're pretty much just confirming this is just a bunch of fights in tight areas with... whatever. Hey, Xbox. Well, I mean, we suppose we could just play God mode fights. That's a point. I could God mode it, and at least we actually get the fight in context, but... Oh yay, the fight is done. Woohoo! Guess that means I have justification to keep going now. Into the next water with the fight, or whatever the fuck happens now. You wanna fire your fucking weapon there, mate? No? You wanna go very fucking conveniently quiet? Hey, Depot. Alright, okay. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you around. Yes, I am a Preston supporter, Neil, for sure. Sorry to not answer your question from before. I'm just too focused on this map. Can I even hit him at all? I'm not sure I can even hit him. Oh, I guess you can't. I guess they can hit him if they get the right angle or whatever. Right. Oh, so then he decides to. Now he decides to fire super quick. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I sure enjoy the fact that this is the penultimate map and this is the kind of shit I gotta deal with again. Right, so unfortunately, because I actually did beat that fight, I now have to continue with more stuff. Yay. Stay tuned for partial excitement. Oh no, not another one. Oh no, guys, another cyber demon. Oh no, I aggroed him, so now I can't get his... Right, well, I guess I can do that. Yeah, go play with the cackle. Yes, play with all the cacos. All of them. Oh, even that one, yeah. Yes. Move. There we go. There we go. Have fun with the caco. Whatever. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that one wasn't as bad, to be fair, to Habonki. It's more manageable. Go on, I have confidence in you. I could use my cells, but honestly, I feel like I'm going to need those. So I'd rather just use rockets instead. I might need those cells to survive something worse later on. Oh, that one's done. Exciting. Okay, so nothing immediately there, but you never know, right? Oh. I guess I never pressed this switch. It's imps! Quantum imps, master! Quantum imps, yes! Imps, master! Imps! That's true. It does. This is nowhere near as bad as the triple header from City Only, I'll give them that. This is frustrating in a way, but it's not nearly as frustrating as 27, 28, 29 from the previous one. At least there's some level, at least there's some fights that are just like this, I guess. Don't you fucking tempt that, Depop, I swear to God. Which map did Habonki make in Nova 4 anyway? I can't remember what it was. He said he made a map in Nova 4. Is there anything here? Oh, I have an orange skull key. I guess maybe I picked that up. Cool. One more and then we can go on to the next phase. All that. Yeah, oh fucking right. God, sorry I went the wrong part of fucking pop-up Pirateville. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. The second map. Alright. Cool. Aha! Aha! Okay. I think there's going to be an almighty scrap around this. Maybe? Yeah, this is the final bit, I guess. Alright then, whatever. Do your worst. Oh guys, it's Revenants again. Oh no. Okay, probably should just be using my cell ammo, not the rocket at this point. Probably be a better idea. Oh. That it? For now? 3, 4, 5, dead. Oh, no one up there. Oh. Oh. BFG helped there immensely. And hey, at least Habonki had a difficulty setting. Next. More rockets everywhere. Still have cells, that's good. Very good about that. Easiest rev corridor I've seen this year. Probably. Yeah, 10 HP only. That was lucky. Right, anyway. Yeah, let me out this stupid bit, thanks. Right, well, at least pleasingly, the kill count has indeed jumped through most of it, so... You see, this is why sometimes it's fine for me to persist in a level and actually try it. Sometimes I absolutely should just skip a level. But sometimes I can get through some stuff, and then the level can be played as intended. I feel that's more rewarding if I get the opportunity to do that. but yeah. Also, hey, Deadass, how you doing? Right, well, I guess we have a kind of a spoiler for this part. Well, we don't really, because we don't know how much fights like normally. But I can imagine. Oh, man, I wonder what's going to happen here. Oh, wait. Ooh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. They're going to attack from the cliff. Now we wait. Well, we were wrong. Yeah, it ended a lot quicker than I thought. Glad to be wrong. Very glad to be wrong. Oh dear. Nice. 2 Mega Spears later, I win! Next. Whoops. That was an accidental key press. Anyway, that happens, don't you? Whoa! Cyber demons from the stars. Oh my. Okay, that's kind of cool, I will admit. It's like, they came from the void, I guess. Came from the void. Space demons. Yes. Give me all that. Oh boy. And now we have whatever this is, I guess. Kill Cyber Demon or let him in fights. Ooh. I don't know, to be honest. My main consideration here is my cell ammo is at a fucking preview. I'm not sure. especially if I don't do anything, then I'm gonna get killed by fucking all this shit. And I died. Oh, great. Yay. Reload. Try again. Reload. Try again. Fucking Christ. Can we just be done with this map, please? And the next one? And I'm out of so ammo. Amazing. I'm out of... Oh wait, they might be out of spawns. Right. Right. You're out of fucking spawning enemies. Right. Okay, good. Whatever. Hello, Killer 5. Are we done? Are we done? Yay! Maybe. Almost. Right. There's still more than one enemy left. But whatever. I think that. Oh yay, they fucking came through the void to kill me. What a twist. Oh, that's sweet. Yay. Got him. Oh no, but it took so long for him to die. Wait, never mind. We're okay. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Where the fuck did you guys come from? Like, seriously? Hi! I'd like the level to be over now. I'd like the level to be over now. Okay then. Great. Now if I can go back and get myself a mega spear or something, maybe Is there any mega spears I happen to leave lying around this level? Anywhere? Guess it might not matter, to be fair. The final level might give us stuff anyway, hopefully. Yes, you understand my love for revenants. So much fun. So much fun. I'm not actually sure what we're doing now. Do we go into the void? Kind of cool if we can go into the void. But no. Oh. We go back. And then the level was over. Hooray! It's finished! I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. Woo! Alright. But too bad all of this may well just be a fucking warm-up for what's to come next. I'm taking a piss break. Be right back. On and back. Thanks to the 33 people currently watching. Much appreciated, guys and girls. Pretty cool map, though. Yeah, pretty cool map. You may notice that I don't really give a shit about that anymore, because if you're just going to shove difficulty like that in my face, it's hard to appreciate details, you see. Once I get into this state of mind, I don't give a shit what the level looks like. I just want it to be over and done with. Funny that. Changes the entire mood of a WOD. Difficulty, curve, hard maps, not fun. And now a finale map. Look at the monster count. Look at the fucking monster count. Look at it. Look at it. And pray that this map ends in 5 minutes, because fuck me if it doesn't.
John, you're shouting.
Well, it could be 4500 amps, that's true. Can't be too presumptuary. So this is Hoshizora by Flying Gunner. And the music here is Fear Not the Withering of Our World by AD79. This is it, the final map. Oh, it stands between me and... well, I've not heard of this map before either, so I don't know what to expect. Custom cow enemy. That will be something. Or it's the kind of map that takes 2 hours and goes on to find out pretty quick what kind of level this is. I'm not so sure about that yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. World Red Snipers, they are fun to deal with. It sure is nice that I cannot appreciate the details of the level because Revenant Snipers must take up 99% of my attention span every single time I book on a map that is huge and exploratory. There has to be a Rev Sniper there to remind me that this is not a walking simulator. Why bother making maps that are detailed when you could just have snipers on every corner? All the time, everywhere you go. I would honestly have preferred this map just to have been one big arena with 4,500 monsters so it could be done with. And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you've stuffed slaughter maps and tail ends of your mega words. The person doesn't care about the quality of the maps anymore. They just want to get to the end. Unless they love this kind of stuff, in which case they're not playing this anyway. They're fucking playing something else. Most likely. I am no longer in the mood to appreciate this WOD. I'm in the mood to just get it done so I can say tick, finished, moving on to something else. Yeah. Oh yes, true. We're not being squashed into a tiny space. That much is very true. Yes. So it's just going to drag on forever. Hey, Cher, how's it going? Good to see it. Oh yay, another Rev Sniper that's miles away. Oops, I forgot about that one Rev Sniper. Let me go and deal with that one Rev Sniper. Okay, Rev Sniper has now been dealt with. I can now continue with the rest of the level. Yeah, something special for the end, huh? Okay. Well, I mean, this level's been kind of alright so far, I'll say, in fairness to the mapper. It's just... yeah, you all know my thoughts on this kind of tail end sort of mappery stuff. There we go. Okay. Got a cave of some sorts. This is your feeling after seeing another gigantic map. And we won't be able to play that clip, because that will be copyrighted by BBC. Well, I get the point. Now, to be fair, this is the only gigantic map that's been in this one. In terms of sheer size, anyway. Oh, we got some stars in the ground. Okay. Oh, the ground. Lovely. Two cakes. Slime trail. Oh, it pushed me up. Okay. Guess I'll follow the potions. See where they take me. Ooh, Mega Spear. Okay. Okay. More stars. Need to eliminate these. Archer, can you die, please? Oh, goody! I get to be blinded. Great. No. Keep firing until Archvow's are dead. Or something. Until I can see what I'm doing. Archvow dead? Oh my god. The Archvow is... can't... Keep firing until the Cybers are dead. Wow. Oh, it's a time switch. Yay, I don't even know what that fucking is. I think the fight's over. Oh, it's this patch of grass. Alright, awesome, incredible. I got a key! Well, that special thing, yeah. Once you shove the icon into a wood chip, yeah, that'll be something. Secret behind? Yeah, probably not. Alright. Oh, I got one key for... something or other. I think going down to that cave's probably the next protocol. This point. Okay, well, you gave me something to look forward to, Chair, so I'll hope you're right. Yay! Looks like we're really going all over the cliffs on this one. Wait, I've already been here. Yay! I've already been here. Now I get to repeat my steps forward. It's a long fucking turning somewhere. Now I gotta... Fuck off, fly! For God's sake, just get the fuck off me already. Jesus. Okay, let's try it again. Anything over here? Nice waterfall there. What? Oh, we're back here again. But I don't want to be fucking there. Ah, yeah, this is where I want to be. I want to be up here. Okay, so need to take a different. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, we have to run across here, I guess. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a shortcut for a sec, but it isn't. More stars. Oh, just need a red key now. Guessing we have to go and hunt for that. Maybe down here in this cave? Okay then. Okay then. Still can't gain access to that just yet. But it looks like there's a big thing coming up when it is revealed. Perhaps Follow the flowers. Stop firing, you're always dead in the level. Now we just gotta get this to fuck off. Wait. Lovely. Some nice light work on the waterfalls here. Must be said. Okay. What time platform did that lower? Queen went there. Well, I'll say this is a nice change from some of the harder styles of 26 and whatnot. Oh god, what the fuck? One, can't see, infinite height, not fun. 1, 2, 3, dead arch file. Oh. Certainly fit in the epic scale for a final map, I suppose. Oh, yeah, that was a rev rocket hitting a wall. Ugh. Right. I need to get to the double door now. So I can open it. Just gotta find one of the two entrances or whatever. And I went all the way around for no fucking reason. It's possible that maybe this mapper can map this kind of map in a very quick time period. Some people can map stupidly long maps in very quick order. Hang on. Ah, it's here, isn't it? Yes. Let's take the Mega Spear. Right. Alright. Now we're going into something else, I guess. Well, the owner map is giving way that this is going to open into something bigger. Over here, the carnage to come. Wow, and you fucking died to that. Okay, great start. Blind, can't see. Okay, okay. Wait, that was supposed to be the play time for all of them in this one? 10 to 15 minutes. Really? I wasn't aware that was supposed to be the limit. Quite a few maps gone past that. Not that that's really been a problem. Oh, up to 4-figure deaths. I think these Hell Knights are going to be enough somehow. Wait, it's super safe. Yeah, alright. Well, it definitely helps make these maps shorter. This is not these maps. This is. The maps have nowhere near been as long as they were in City only, which has been a big help. I mean, the slaughter has been significantly less painful in this Allied as well. It's just come in bursts, or has been brief. So, you know, they did indeed learn enough from the previous one. Okay, more stars down there, I suppose. And now, I guess, the big fight, or whatever. Mega spears everywhere. Oh god, there's even a god spear. What the fuck is this gonna be then? 2 million arch vials. Probably too many arch vials. fast as possible. Let's go on, fowl hunting, shall we? On fowl hunting, we shall go. Let's find the odd fowls of Woe. Die, probably, or whatever. There's one odd fowl. Ow, I can't see it. Bloody thing. Wait, why is my cell ammo getting replenished? What the fuck? I keep... Infinite BFG. Infinite BFG. Oh my god. Use one of those pesky odd files. Our science gone too far. Maybe. Yes. I have the power. Slobberknocker in a sea of stars. Yes. Fuck that file. Well, this is certainly not what I was expecting. Being the BFG, I mean, I was expecting a big fight like this. Wow, okay. Cool. I'm guessing this is not unlimited, though. I'm guessing there'll be like a very, very hard but very long limit to this. Well, it doesn't matter. No, we didn't know here. I didn't even need to use the God Spear yet. Yeah, it won't be accurate. That's fine. Doesn't matter. It's still kind of cool. Still enemies on the level. Okay. Now I'm kind of glad I saved the God Spear. In case there's gonna be like 200 archviles, you gotta deal with them quick after that carnage. Well, I say that, but then we can just go through this portal. Oh. I guess we didn't need that God Spear after all. Oh, look, a house! I made so many fallen stars, we got a house. Oh, cool, the stars have the episode 1 sky thing on them. That's a nice detail. That's where they belong. Oh, what? Oh, we got a little boat. Oh, the Doom cute, it's come back. Got a boat and some deck chairs. Is there something over here? It's a sector boat. Yeah, sector boat. Oh, look at that, the lighting of the door too. Like, come inside. Inside the house. That must have counted as plummeting, yeah. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's just take it all in. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Okay. Alright. Let's just analyze this. Is that another community project? Sorry. Is that another megawad that didn't end with an icon of sin? We didn't need an icon of sin to conclude our megawad experience? My goodness, we really are learning. Times are truly changing. I mean, the one in City only was just simple enough, but we've gone better. We don't have one at all. No icon of sin. The slaughter was actually significantly less painful this time around because it was a lot shorter. That's the main reason. It was short. I left with 4 secrets. No. My goodness. Worshipping the icon would have been something. Say you enjoyed that last map. The last map was okay. I got to use an infinite BFG and kill 3,000 enemies while stars twinkled on my feet. I don't mind that, honestly. It's some would say that's just mindless, but no. It's nice at the end that we got to enjoy that, you know. It wouldn't be as fun if that was everything, because there are slaughter maps that do revolve around infinite BFGs, actual ones, and they are about, like, managing your shots and so forth. Slaughterfest 3 even had a chainsaw, but alternated as a BFG, if I remember correctly. But still, it's an ending that is not an icon of sin fight, so it gets a plus for me. It gets a plus from me. And we get a credits map after this, I think. No, not as annoying at all. Thank goodness for that. So this is where all your running has led. To a triumphant blaze of glory. You have fought and struggled until you thought there was no more fight in you. Of course, you were wrong. In this final hour, you brought everything you had left to give. Sometimes the only way to earn peace is to fight. Is it over? Have you had enough? Is it time to stop? Maybe. For now, there is only silence. You and the sky full of stars. The countless lights an unfathomable distance away can't help but put thoughts into your mind. For now, perhaps you can rest a moment. Until Doom 2 in stars only. And then... yeah, and then... Alright, well the credits map is by Moomy, and the credits map music is called A Beige Horn Mist by LVEN Dead. So... the one in Kamasutra was fun. And we have some names. Nootsy. Moomy. Hey, Tartcore. You've been playing through some Christmas words. Good time of year to do so. Bro, I think for me, this is going to be my last Doom mod of 2025. I've got some other business to do now. Antares. Didn't know. Drinks. Weird sandwich. Oh, I got a Doom background in their picture. That's cute. I like that. RAF 138. CBM. Need health. New A. Got a swing. What else? Grapes. One of the better maps in this one. That Wen guy. Dashi. Dashi? Did he do some textures or something like that? I guess so. Mystic 256 and Alefeos. 97th Century Fox with their weird map. Danwex. Fiendish. Flying Goner, whose map I just played. Hi, my name is Chair. Oh, look, it's you, Chair. Dashi did the title pick. Nova's here. And upstairs we have Ludi. Death Bear. Where's Death Bear's kids? Ida 29. Taviao. Myodin. I guess it for the house. How much is a bit more? Some nice Doom cute in this house too, come to think of it. Oh, we got some more over here. An archaic apparatus, DFF. Is that a coolest with a cricket bat? Got a grave up here. Belonging to someone. And around the back we've got Numsoik, Dubium, Cami, LVN Dead, Late Night Person, Hike, Payment Plan. Anyone inside? Jack DBS. Karuna Tsama Habonki. It looks like an archaic apparatus' things tiled weirdly on the other side. I wonder if that's an intentional effect though. I think that's it. I think that's all the credits. Sauna, yeah. Doom 2 in pools only and women award. Needs more cows. And I think that's everyone. Oh, we got a toilet here. And look at that, we got the distant void, all the forest and swamps and other things. Hey, there's a cow over there. Look at that cow. Try no clipping over there. What, where the cow is? Can do that. Sure. Moo. Maybe some Easter eggs. Have a look, perhaps. Oh god, there's a lot of thick trees. Oh my god, they actually drew it out this far. Just gonna speed up the speed a little bit. I don't think there's anything particularly out here, though. No, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything extra out here that I can tell. It does look nice though, doesn't it? Even for the credits map, Moomy's attention for detail is superb. Oh, wait, these are all numbered. Oh, they're like 10 pin, they're like little wooden pins, I guess. For like 10 bulbs. I didn't notice that. Little numbers on the sticks. Cool. Alright, well, I guess that's Doom 2 in ruler only then. It ends with no icon, so props for that. So, I guess I need some final thoughts on this. Well, I could certainly say that overall this was better than City Only. The length of the maps being a lot shorter helped. The slaughter wasn't as lengthy or as consistently, well, as hard as City Only. And even the final couple of maps, yeah, there was no, like, ridiculously long, painful stretch this time around. Very, very cool stuff. Overall. There's still too much questionable stuff. Oh, it's a hose pipe. Nice. I wonder if there will be a third in this series. So overall, I'd have to say that, yeah, that wood chipping map by Phoenix was really good. I think that was among some of the highlights of this for me. I think the highlights for me would probably be map 8. It was the first real one. You know. I mean, this, just the fact you could go up this hill and just the scale of this map and the feel of this map was just really cool. An absolute sort of like a really, really good map for like background detail and just, you know. Yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. A great map by Grapes. Very much an enjoyable map. The best map of the first episode anyway, for sure. And then map 11 was kind of interesting for the and then map 11 for that thing with the house was kind of cool, I guess. But I think the next map of significance after that was this one. Spooky map 11. Yeah, this was the second notable map. This map's gimmick was very cool. You know, Fiendish, you need to make a follow-up to this. This is honestly an idea that could carry a small episode of a war. Like, a world where, like, common sort of industrial equipment gets used to kill things. Yeah, this map was really good. No doubt about it. Enjoyed that one. I also, although this map had a bugged ending, I did kind of like the idea of this map. It's just a shame the ending worked. But this map was pretty notable for its execution of a couple of things, like having the cornfields teleport you away, the spookiness of this one, the atmosphere was pretty nice. It's just a shame the ending balked. Yeah, I'd say. And then, of course, the wholesome map 23, which is Death Bear and family make a map together. Map itself is kind of just okay, but the wholesomeness of the entire family working on this is pretty freaking sweet. Not something I've ever said in Doom before. Followed up by a slice of delightful weirdness from 97th Century Fox. Which, I'll be honest, it's something I didn't mention when I was playing this. It gave me slight flashbacks to Thief with the weird, tricksy stuff in the woods. Yeah, this map was generally a nice 1-2 punch of wholesomeness followed by bizarre weirdness. And then follow that up by a cool exploration map by Chair. Like, this map set had a good set of 3 maps, one after the other later on, which was nice to see. Honestly. And that's about it for notable maps, I think, overall. Map 30 had a nice ending, I suppose. So yeah, again, I don't think there was any map that was particularly bad once again, which is something I said about Doom 2 in City only. There was no, like, bad or awkward map, technically speaking. There was no weird, stupid blur spear gimmick this time, and I skipped. The slaughter was, as I said, it was much less, and the maps, and it helped the fact that a lot of these maps were a lot shorter. It definitely assisted in making this a more pleasant experience. Music was good throughout again. So yeah, any thoughts from the chat on Doom 2 in rural only? Yeah, you can see the curvature of the earth on map 8, yeah. I think I'm going to say that my all-time favourite is probably Grapes' map. I just really liked that, the presentation of that. I think the Countryside episode had the best, most visual, interesting themes throughout. I kind of agree with one or two of you what you've said about the Wilderness episode. It kind of felt a bit vague in some spots, but yeah. Generally looks good. Can't fault that in both this and City Only, my Olden has gathered a team of people who make some nice maps, at least look nice. Just put an episode so I did a couple of death exits, more Wilderness, and review some of the questionable stuff. Map 28 and 2019 too abstract. Yeah, Moomy's map was pretty decent as well. Had a good atmosphere and theme going into it. So... And once again, gotta give props to those cool skyboxes in each episode. From the cool blue skies of the first episode to the more haunting sunset of the second episode to the starry sky of the third. To be honest, you could make a great one if you took the best parts of Doom 2 and City only and this and spliced it together. I certainly think if Myolden and team want to do a third one, they should definitely stick to the shorter map format. And keep up the interesting themes. I don't know what they would want to do if they wanted to do a third one. Maybe like Doom 2 in space only or planets only. There seemed to be an implication at the end text of this that there's maybe some space antics could be on the cards, but wilderness, rural, village, town, city, future city would be a perfect progression. There's always pina colada for this. So yeah, I can see how this won a CAC award, and this was more fun to play overall than City only, so yeah. More fun overall, I would say. Put difficulty selection in your maps, yeah. They need to get out of the habit of not doing that. You know, that really is an old habit that used to happen like over a decade ago when people submitted hard maps into things. They just did not bother ultra violence or nothing. If they're going to do this more regularly in community projects that aren't geared around the hard map tendencies, they really do have to put a difficulty selection and difficulty things in the maps, honestly. They really should. Everyone else does it. Literally. And I think I'll just double check that actually for map 30. Oh wait, the monster count seems to be the same here. Granted, map 30 isn't like super brutally difficult, but yeah. Yeah, I am surprised there's no episodes select. I'd agree with that. Like, you can just walk to maps, but but ultra violence is only wave. Well, that kind of thinking is very restrictive, and yeah, so nothing egregious in this one, just a couple of... I mean, the only egregious thing was Dubium's end of map 20, and I guess parts of Habonki's map, although Habonki's map overall wasn't too difficult, and Myolden's map 26, which was short, so yeah. Especially this map set where it's an interesting theme on its own and people want to see the maps, yeah. So, yeah. Good stuff. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of it. I certainly enjoyed this mostly for the reasons it caught my eye initially. I just think like exploring some of the maps. The Doom Cute was nice. It was a nice map set overall. So, and better than City only in that regard. So, yeah. All right. I'm not gonna completely rule out it's not my last Doom map set of the year, but it's probably more than likely. Okay. So on that note, I guess it's time for me to mention what I'm going to do next. Yeah, it was a nice map. If that's the final map of 2025, you know, a big infinite BFG slaughter. Hey, okay. Good job, Flying Gunner. Just want to check if I can actually show me, can have a trailer for this thing I want to do. I might be able to show something. I don't know. Is it a trailer? Maybe a little bit. Oh, just give me a sec. Oh yeah, it looks like we actually can. Alright, I guess I can show a little trailer then. So, since I've played a Doom WOD, I'm now going to switch over to playing something else, starting tomorrow. But unfortunately, Depop, you're going to have to wait an extra day or two before we play Control, because I've got a little tiny bit of unfinished business to do first.
Happy half-birthday, Rose.
Yeah, that's right.
I just want to find my daughter. I'll always be there for you, no matter what. You are my precious Rose.
And I didn't care. So long as we were together.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I love you.
Sometimes, when I feel lost or afraid, I try to imagine what he might have said to me.
No matter, your imminent demise is inevitable.
I love you, but I won't let anything happen to Rose.
I've got this!
So, yeah, Drauken gifted me the DLC for Resident Evil 8 Village, which includes the DLC called Shadows of Rose, which is about Rose, the survivor of Village. So, yeah, that's going to be the stream I will be playing, hopefully, tomorrow night. The Shadows of Rose expansion for Resident Evil 8 Village. Apparently it takes only about 3.5 hours to get through, so it might be a single stream if I am lucky. But yeah, this will wrap up Resident Evil 8, and then I can be actually done with the game. So, I mean, at the time, the reason I didn't want to do it is because, unfortunately, you can't just buy the bloody thing by itself. You had to get it with all this other crap. And I wasn't interested in doing that, so I just declared it done. But Drauken was very insistent, and here we are. So yeah, I will be doing this tomorrow evening. And then I'll be doing Control. So you won't have to wait too much longer, Depop, but you will have to wait another day at least. So I'm really hoping this is something I get finished in one stream, and then it's sort of concluded then. I wanted to do this now because I want to do it while I have most of Resident Evil 8's story when I can remember in my head, since I only finished it less than 2 months ago. So, yeah. So this is what I'll be playing next. I don't think it'll be good, because Village wasn't too bad overall. It was decent enough entertainment, I would say. And then, given the fact that there's only like a couple of days, yeah, it depends how long Control takes to get through. But I'm sort of suspecting that Control is going to take me probably the rest of this year and maybe a day or two into the next. So we'll see. I still need to sort out on New Year's Eve. Well, I still need to sort out if I'm going to be streaming on New Year's Eve. I'm still going to see what I'm doing streaming wise on Christmas Eve. We'll see. Right. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed tonight's stream. Thanks for coming along. Let's go raid someone. See who's about. Who's doing what? STX Vowers played Cultic. Oh. Don't want to spoil that particularly for myself. Napsam is doing Doghouse. No way, it's actually suggesting some. It's collabs. Okay. We'll give Napsam a raid, I think. He's playing something called Doghouse, which I assume is probably more of his. Well, I don't know. He sometimes does a lot of speedrunning stuff, doesn't he? But it depends, I guess. But yeah, we'll give Napsam a raid this time. Yeah, he's like a Doom streamer / speedrunner. He sometimes does, and a bit of mapping. He sometimes does do speedrun things for the DSDA. He sometimes does some mapping. He's a pretty chill sort of Doom streamer, very entertaining. Playing something called Doghouse, apparently, which came out this year. I don't know what that is, so let's find out together. So yeah, thanks for watching the conclusion of Doom 2 in Rural only. It was better than City only, so very pleased about that. And hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow night, hopefully for Shadows of Rose, the Resident Evil 8 Village DLC, which hopefully will only take me one stream to beat. So, yeah. Have a good night, everybody, and take care. Even if you don't want me to take care, I'm taking care. I will take all the care. All the care. All the care.